These are not the first Force of Wills I've owned, but when I owned them before, they were a 50-cent uncommon.
Yeah, exactly.
I so wish I could go back 20 years and rebuy all my Magic cards.
I found 4 of them in my old
Like
collection.
those. I think I traded them for muscle slivers because I was a kid. We didn't get enough stuff. It's like, all right. So I'm on the play. Let's see.
We didn't play serious enough for anybody to have a combo deck or anything. So it's just like, why would I want to discard a card to counter something when I have counter spells?
And Mana Leak. Both of which are better than any counters in the game right now. Yeah, I'll keep this. I don't actually have a choice.
Okay.
Okay, clear.
My turn.
Well, we typically close in about 4 minutes. I'm stuck here.
Fetch.
All right.
Sorry, I don't even know your name.
Jared.
Jeremy.
You're Brian. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
All right. Moving the end step.
Sure.
Discard card. And go ahead.
Fetch.
All right. Alrighty. That's a really shiny Bob.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Okay, no effects during upkeep. Instead of drawing, I will dredge 6.
That's a good first one we get first.
6, that's not bad at all, actually. So that's actually the order I want them in, even. And then moving to main phase, and I will. He can get the Oracle text if you need. It's completely different. Yeah.
It triggers. It's an upkeep trigger. If you have 3. If you have
Yeah,
3 or
it's
more,
beginning of upkeep. Same timing as Icarid, so I can stack them so that even if I take the Icarid, as long as I stack it, so the Nether Shadow goes off first. Anyway, moving back to main, I will pay 2 life to the Taxing Probe. Wow, that was slick. One raid, Hush and Fire, another Duck Confidant. Okay. I will replace the draw with dredging from this grave draw.
Mm-hmm.
So dredge 6. Okay, none of those matter for order because none of those are Nether Shadows.
Those are technically below the probe.
You are correct. I apologize. It actually only matters.
Yours is the only deck in the history of Magic that cares.
It actually doesn't care about the spells,
matter, yeah.
but it's good to maintain the correctness of it. Let's see. So yeah, I will discard 3 cards to bounce one of those Phantasmagorians back.
Sure.
And then I will spend 2 life to get Taxing Probe again. And yeah, the Taxing Probe is in dredge 6.
Yep.
Hey, that's something. So actually, okay. Let's see. Goes to hand, and then the probe is on top. Not going to be against to chill. Pass turn.
That's fine.
Bob?
Yep.
Fetch.
Yep, we go 16. Alright, on our attempts to hurt ourselves.
Sure.
Instant. Discard 3 to return a Phantasmagorian to your hand. Discard 3 to return this Phantasmagorian to hand. Move them up in the order. Upkeep. Trigger. Is that all? So another shadow here has at least 3 creatures above it.
Yep.
Icarid number 1. You'll get a Shambling Shell. That is a black creature. Icarid number 2.
Does this have ace too?
Yes, sort of. It can attack on the same turn summoned or return to play.
So yes, it has haste. Sort of. It does exactly everything that haste does.
Yes. So those guys get exiled. Let's see. And then move to the draw step, and we'll dredge 6. Let's do it. 1 at the bottom, although without the nether shadows above them, it no longer really matters. Let me just start moving this stuff up. This is a lot easier to goldfish on than it is to actually physically do.
I usually play with my graveyard like out just this way.
I might try doing that. I just haven't done it enough. So nothing incredibly exciting. Okay, so
another bridge.
Yep.
And a spot.
Yeah. We will sacrifice 3 creatures to flashback a dread return targeting the Belstrad Spy. Trigger the Burridges.
Yeah. So this is cast.
Yep. And the sacks happen because they're cost, but
Guess I'll punish and fireball.
yep. The bridges go away. I was kind of anticipating that happening. So don't get any zombies, but does the dread return still resolve?
Yeah.
Alright, Belstrad Spy will come in. I'll target myself with the ability on it.
Sure.
Mill until I hit a land.
That's the whole deck, right?
Yes. Okay. We'll just. Here you go. You can look there right quick. Yeah, I wondered if you'd see the punishing fire line. I figured you probably would, but I don't think it's going to make a difference on this one. All right, so sack 3 Narcomoebas to dread return targeting Flayer of the Hate Mound. Trigger with the 2 bridges that just came in. Sure. So I get 6 rebel soldiers.
The people watching this are like, wow.
Yes.
And I've got to exile the dread return, and then Flayer is actually the first card in the graveyard from way back when. When it comes in, deal 4 damage to you.
Yep.
12. And then sack 3 zombies, dread return, targeting a Golgari Grave Troll, and deal 40 something to you. I can count up the exact
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want.
Okay, that's cool. You got it.
Someone says he needs a separate table to hold his graveyard.
He's got one.
Well, if Brian's not careful, he's about to have a whole other playmat to hold it on.
Yep.
Well, I know he already mentioned when somebody was derisively talking about how easy it is to meta against this deck, that he does in fact underground Digger's Cage. I already know I'm in some trouble.
He was busy scribbling on the Force of Wills.
They're supposed to tell them.
Oh God.
That make me sad.
Some people could scribble on Force of Wills and maybe feel more valuable. Of course, that would be like one person.
Need to track down somebody who's
Named
played this a lot more than me and ask them how the hell I'm supposed to sideboard in some of these matchups.
I just make it up every time. I never know how to sideboard right.
Like, this is not a deck of my design. In standard, all of the ones that I play are. But I'm not. Would you like to play or draw for games here?
Draw.
I keep opening first have it'll trip somebody up.
One of my favorite gags is to ask them if they want to draw or scoop. Like, I don't mean the draw, so I guess I'll... Wait a minute! It never works locally, but I've actually had it work several times at, like, opens and GPs, where they'll say to themselves, I don't want to scoop, so I guess I'll be on the draw. And I'm like, really? And I'm like, wait, no! And then the one guy who actually said, yes, I do want to be on the draw. Okay, it wasn't the Manaless Dredge, though.
Yeah, there's apparently one other Legacy deck that does want to be on the draw, but I don't know.
He was actually just mad.
That
was all it was he just wanted the extra card.
The one I know is Clayton will ask people, so you want to draw first?
Right.
So I'll say yes. Oh, wait.
Judge, you still draw.
I believe the rule is you can actually change your mind until you pick up your cards.
It's not a hard or fast rule, but I dare you to find a judge who's going to enforce it.
Yeah.
Who's going to be like, nope, nope, you said draw, you're locked in.
Congratulations, we are not playing gotcha. Stop that. That's absurd.
Flick, 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 flick. Stop that.
Well, I'll keep it.
I don't know why that's still funny 6 games later, but it is.
I kept the hand with no dredgers, and it was like he had to know I was in trouble. He might not have realized it, but it's a real bad sign when I'm Gataxian probing turn 1.
Okay.
All right, before the game starts, I won't do anything. Go ahead.
Fetch.
That's pretty good. Space on the back of these advertisements.
Your turn.
Moving to cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go turn.
Turn.
Go ahead.
Death rate?
The death right will resolve.
I'll go ahead and eat that one.
Cycle Street Faith in response.
You gained a life, by the way.
You gain a life here.
Oh, so I go to 19. I'll replace my draw with dredging. Let's see. We'll order that such that the other shadow is on bottom. And sigh in relief at having a street wraith. But the two are still
F6.
All right, moving to upkeep. Trigger the Nether Shadow.
Yep.
And then we'll dredge 6. 6. Trigger the Narcomoeba.
Should have done 2 of the Deathrights. Wasn't going to get there on this.
Let's see. Moving to main phase, we will pay 2 life to the Taxian Probe.
Yeah.
I've got another troll, so I'll dredge 6.
Reveal your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
For the
part.
folks at home and nothing else.
That's a hell of a hand, actually. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll put the 2 Nether Shadows below, trigger the Narcomoeba. Oh boy, do I have to just go ahead and do that? Do I have it? Oh, I have a Bastard Spy in hand. Do I have a Phantasmagorium? I do, so I can combo out this turn. And you don't have anything to stop me, so we will pitch to Phantasmagorian, pitch to Phantasmagorian in response, pitch to the Phantasmagorian. Oh, I don't have any bridges, actually. That's kind of awkward. So I can't actually come out. Yeah, I can, because I'll hit some Narcomoebas on the way out. So yeah, we'll sack those 3. Dread Return targeting Balustrade Spy. Spy will hit me.
Yeah, you get all your Narcomoeba. Well, you get 2.
I get 2 Narcomoebas in that.
That'll be
then,
just enough, probably.
Nah, because I could sack 2, 1. I'm going to have all 4 bridges after this, and I could sack to a Cabal Therapy and get 4 zombies.
Oh, yeah, true. You don't even need to. You only needed 1 creature, really.
Yeah, the Balustrade Spy.
Yeah, that works.
All right, sir.
Wow. That's. I have never seen someone cycle a card faster.
It's like, that was big. Yeah.